Let me say something that a lot of Muslims don't really want to talk about. As Muslims, we're told that fulfillment should come from a natural perspective. That once you believe, once you pray, once you follow the true religion, Islam, you feel at peace. But the reality for a lot of us is that we don't feel like that. You pray, but it feels rushed. You read your Quran, but you don't feel connected to the words of God. You try to be better, but something always feels like it's missing. And the scary part is, you start wondering, why don't I feel the way I'm supposed to feel? Is it because I'm a bad Muslim? Here's the truth. Fulfillment as a Muslim doesn't come automatically. You're not born into it. It's something you have to reach, something you have to build for, grow into. Because a lot of us were taught what to do, me included. It's something you have to connect while doing it. So, how do we do this? You have to first see what we do wrong. We see Islam as a checklist. Prayer, done. Fast, done. Avoiding sin, check mark. No lying today. No talking to people that I'm not supposed to talk to, etc. And there's no depth to the way you feel in your soul, the way you feel in your heart. There's no fulfillment. Because Islam was never meant to feel like a chore. It's supposed to be a moment where you disconnect from everything else. Your prayer is supposed to be a time where you and God are the only ones connected. Your focus is just you and your Lord. And you reconnect with Allah. Your dua isn't supposed to be quick. It's supposed to be a conversation. It's supposed to be something that's kind of real. Something personal. Something honest. Now, I'm not saying this is easy, because we all know it isn't. I'm still figuring this out myself, to be honest. I haven't fully found that deep, constant fulfillment. And I think the only way that you can possibly do it is by being a good Muslim. But I started to understand something. I started to understand something really important. That fulfillment comes from doing more. It comes from doing things with presence. It comes with doing things that connect you towards your Lord. And the one thing that has genuinely helped me personally is the Quran. Not just reading it, but actually trying to understand the words that God is trying to say to us. Reading it daily, even if it's just a little. Looking at the translation, thinking about what Allah is actually trying to convey to us, the message. And slowly, just ever so slowly, it starts to change you. It starts to change the way that you think. Because the Quran doesn't just give you rules. The Quran is a book to guide your life. It speaks to your heart. It reminds you why you're here. It corrects you. It even comforts you. And it pushes you to become better as a Muslim, without making yourself feel hopeless. You start praying a bit slower. You start taking your time. You start having sabr in your salah. You start making dua between your day, not just when you're desperate. Something that I realize is a lot of time people, when they're really at their lowest point, they think about Allah. They think about, Allah, why'd you do this? They ask for help. But when you're at your highest point, when life is amazing, do you remember your Lord? You start catching yourself before you lie, before doing something that you know isn't right. Not because you're forced to, but because you actually care. And that's where the fulfillment begins. When your actions stop being forced towards Islam, and you enjoy every single moment. You don't take living for granted. You start becoming sincere. I can't lie, personally, a huge role in this was Ramadan. Because Ramadan forces you to slow down. It forces you to reflect. It forces you to reconnect. It makes your body weak, but it opens up your soul. And for a lot of us, it's the only time we actually feel close to our Lord. But the goal isn't just to feel that in Ramadan. The goal is to take a piece of that feeling that you have and carry it into the rest of your life. And listen, if you're someone who doesn't feel fulfilled currently, right now, that doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're not a good Muslim. It just means that your connection needs depth. And you need to get closer to Allah. And depth takes time. Let's all be honest. It takes effort. It takes sincerity. But the fact that you even want that feeling, it's already a sign of something good. So don't rush it. Don't fake it. Build it little by little. Because real fulfillment doesn't come from doing Islamic actions. It doesn't come from following a checklist. It comes from living those Islamic actions. It comes from understanding them. It comes from truly feeling what it means to be a Muslim deep down.